one. You turn the world around. Pick you up when you're feeling down. And now nothing can change what you meant to me. There's a lot that I could say.
WEFM, the new fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 579997. Activated mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now. Activated mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All right.
Mornings on WEFM 99.9
That was me?
is on now.
It have to be you.
No, it wasn't me.
Activated mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Oh, it is me. Hold on. All right, my apologies, folks.
Good morning, SVG. Once again, it's now time for Live to the Race coming to you. Live, good morning.
Morning. You all hearing me?
Scratchy, like cockroach in the line.
Breaking up.
Internet problems, it seems. Seems like internet problems. I was just reading something. Y'all hearing me?
It's very, very scratchy. All right, so folks, just bear with us a moment. We're not hearing you because you muted yourself, though.
Oh no.
All right, go ahead. Let me hear.
Hello?
All right, go ahead.
Much better.
Yeah. Internet problems. I was reading up that between June 24th and June 22nd, the subsea cable that brings the internet boss. But anybody ever heard about that? Why did they ever tell us nothing about that?
Yeah, but I saw releasing that it was fixed.
Oh, it fixed? Okay.
Yeah, there was a release saying that it was fixed. Because St. Lucia also had the issue, and I can't remember where else, but I remember seeing a friend in St. Lucia commenting and yeah.
Antigua, Guadeloupe, St. Lucia, Dominica, Barbados, Trinidad. They say they fix it, but you know they fix it because they know different. So just now there was another homicide. Someone was just shot and killed in Lomans they call Spring. Someone was telling me it's an ongoing dispute, alleged ongoing dispute, of this thing. How much homicide is that be now?
I stopped counting. I can't. When they called her this morning and she said about we get desensitized and we stop keeping track, I am in both categories right now.
I think we're at 28. It's supposed to be 28.
It's crazy. It just keep claiming. It's very problematic. Very, very problematic. And as I does normally say, there isn't really anything that we could do about it, right? Other than try to catch it.
Life, where is the plan?
Huh?
Where is the plan?
Well, the commissioner see a new playbook, so we can see. We can see where they're in the new playbook. But in relation to this incident with this police officer who committed suicide, right? You've seen a lot of conspiracy theories online, right? And I don't think this when I hear some of the real facts in relation to that situation, I don't think that the police force is going to have much to say about that whole incident. I think that's going to be something they just want to forget. Most people who are associated with that will want to forget. I don't think they're going to really push that. What would be interesting to see is if they're going to give him one of those police funerals that they just have, as he was actually practicing for one when they were doing rehearsals for his colleague that died. You know what I mean? But
yeah, the same point that you said it. I actually thought about it, yes, and I said, I know that when the release came out, they said, what in something to the effect of investigations are pending, and they wanted for persons to, minimize and not be commenting as much, and the whole spins and so forth. But then when I thought about what it's alleged happened in that, I was kind of saying that it's probably just best left as it is.
yeah, is better.
I saw a picture circulating and just make you wonder, like.
It didn't make me wonder. It didn't make me wonder anything. I know that persons had their own CSI type of investigations going on, from their vantage point, what they think may have happened. But
to be honest, right? To be honest, they look weird. They look weird, right? And then I saw like several people started several people started commenting on it, right? But someone said to me that they were told that the first person, one of the first persons that went there kind of like grabbed the gun, and then like somebody probably say, "Boy, you can't do that," and they rest it back down. That's one of the rumors that circulated now.
okay.
That basically saying somebody like they tampered with the crime scene, but I don't know. It's just what people say, and I don't know how they arrive at those kind of things, right? But also, like a lot of different things that's happened this week, right? Now, I there are certain countries that ban social media. Certain of those what we call communist countries are tightly run countries that ban social media. And I always and like for the last couple of years, well, I could see why some of these places ban social media, right? Because people on social media say the strangest things and make the weirdest comments, and they bring their speculations to life, and it should be treated as facts. You know what I mean? It's just like I could understand why some of these places ban social media. It's just a part of banning stupidity from ringing out in everybody's ears and everybody's eyes. You know what I mean?
But does that come back to us as a people in terms of, all right, so somebody on social media might run with a particular thought and run with a particular theory, but why do I have to accept what they say in wholesale? Does it show a lack of what's the term I'm looking for? Independent thinking for the rest of us on social media? Because you could put up something, but I don't have to accept what you're saying.
Yeah, it's true.
I would not want for a government to contain what it is that I'm exposed to, the information that I'm exposed to. But as an individual, it's left for me to have my own thoughts on what is put out there. So,
well, okay. We don't go so extreme as banning social media. We ban some of the people that are for social media. Right? I see somebody make a post yesterday saying the Minister of Health, Daniel Cummins, is not defending the CMO. He's not defending the CMO. That's not what he's doing. It's the government, because at the end of the day, the lawsuit wasn't brought against the CMO, it was brought against the government. So Minister Cummins is now part of government. So he has to now totally shift the blame from the CMO and put it at the feet of the former prime minister, because the CMO is not the one being sued, it's the government. So he's not defending her. That's not what he's doing. You're getting it wrong and this and that. I was like, did Mr. Cummins tell you this? You know what I mean? It's just really weird that somebody would write that, because the case is finished. You know what I mean? The case is finished. The case is not finished, but it's before the Privy Council. There's nothing nobody could do. The appeal on Gandhi. You know what I mean? So why would the minister try to everybody don't know that happened under the Unity Labour Party. So why would the minister try to defend it solely because he's now in government and he doesn't want that to fall on government because he's now government? It just ain't really make no sense. That argument ain't really make no sense. You know what I mean? And I have my thinking in relation to I am of two mindset in relation to why it is being so adamantly defended, right? I have my own thinking, but there's no way along the line of trying to defend the government because they are no government. You know what I mean? That's not my thinking. But hey, that's social media fair, right? They say all kind of things. And nobody care disagree. But that's how it go. I always I always believed as was said that it was never the idea of nobody else. Well, let me not say nobody else. I don't ever think it was the idea of the CMO to do that, right? I think that the former prime minister looked at what was happening overseas, look what was happening in other countries and what they were doing, and just decided to follow that. And just was saying, boy, you could argue and fight up and say you are taking it or whatever, but this is the consequences.
Lyf, we have a call on the line. Hello, morning.
Morning, guys. Listen to you guys. Very interesting. On the comment on social media, I like to show you that social media simply has given the ordinary man a space to publicly place his thoughts, whether we consider them asinine or not. Most of them, a lot of them are asinine to be honest, but I mean, but in everyday life, you or Maka or Roleza, but you can change on me. I can choose who I want to associate with and whose opinions I listen to.
And
that's what you have to do.
And whose comments or whose posts you comment under, because I think many persons don't know they could read something and scroll past.
Well, we leave a comment. You comment on the post again.
Yeah, I see so much dotishness. But in my opinion, in my snobbish opinion, maybe. You know, so I just go past me and don't dignify everything with a response.
Yep.
But at the same time, the good in social media and in Facebook, something like Facebook and the other, is that it can, in a way, give you a gauge of what's happening out there, what people are thinking about. So it can be very useful. But on that note, like I was looking at Searchlight this morning, and I saw the photograph with the article on the police. The police tragedy, they call it the tragedy.
Police what?
And like I can understand, I call it a tragedy, the suicide.
Okay.
And I can understand why people would look at that photograph and with a cookie eye.
Yeah.
If the person who took this photograph was not present at the minute this happened, you look at the cap, look at the phone on the ground. When you're on a WhatsApp call, does that phone stay alight all the time afterwards?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if the person, because when I saw it, I noticed that it seemed like the call was in progress. So I don't know if it was a case where, you know, he may have already been in a conversation with somebody and did the act and just the phone just stayed on, you know. And I was just there thinking it's just so unfortunate if the person was still on the call to have to hear the final that final moment.
Yeah, but but if that person was in that call and it is said that the person who he had spoken to then called somebody else, well maybe the person he was talking to kept the call alive and went to get another phone to make the call. That is plausible, but I understand why people can look at it. I mean, everything looks very neatly arranged, you know. The man just shot the side off and everything. The gun just lies there nicely. That's what, you know. The phone is there on there. Come again, guys.
So are you tied into the conspiracy theories, or are you just what?
Well, as a man who I question every time you tell me something, I mull it over in my mind. And I say, that
Okay.
makes sense.
As you should.
Okay, guys, that's the little listen to you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. The whole crime scene photo made people say, well, we need these people who are really able to put back together a crime scene, these forensic investigators,
Reconstruction.
crime scene reconstruction. Yeah, dream again. we now get some we now get some equipment. So we now get some equipment that say, they were able to test firearms or whatever. So I'm not hearing anything about it being used. What would be good public relations was to have like a demonstration, like call in the media and have a demonstration of how this new equipment is being used to help fight crime. I see them recently, but I must commend them recently. They got some firearms off the street this week, 2 firearms, a 380 and a Glock 43X. That's with the streets that's called a pan belly, which is the extension clip attached to it now. It's not what you normally see. It's what these reggae people, these dancehall people sing about and call a pan belly, which is a kind of dangerous kind of clip that hold in plenty rounds. And if that gun is also equipped with what they call in a chip, or is a serious weapon. That so you must commend them for getting those off the streets. One of the guys who be guilty and gone to prison.
Was it through a stop and search? Oh, that's it. Oh, okay.
Well, let's say a police operation. I know how the operation was done, but yeah, you must commend them for getting those the weapons off the street, right? But I think a nice public relations push would be for them to like come and say, well, this is how it works. Demonstrate to the media, show us how it works, But I don't know. The public relations that I have in mind and that other people have in mind is not really what they have in mind, right? They seem to have this kind of different kind of public relations push in mind that it hasn't been working very well for the commissioner. But yeah, the whole photo being staged, the whole photo and release and thing caused people to say, we need crime scenes. We need crime scene people to be able to put back together this crime scene together because that's look very fishy, right? It looks strange, but
yeah, I think the only thing when I looked at it was if he is left-handed, right? Yeah, if he was left-handed, based on how it
had people extremely confused, right?
All right, let's stick a pin there and take the break, and then we come back. All right. I see somebody also is calling. We will take the call when we return. This is Activated Mornings here on WEFM. Came to us with the compliments of New Haven Funeral Home.
Death is a fact of life.